Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a review and demo on the NYX Ombre blush. So this is a new product for 2016. I know someone requested like, hey, can you check them out? Can you review them? And I was like, you know what? I kind of want to check them out. And I was kind of on a hunt for them in stores just because I didn't want to place a huge order online, and mainly because, you know, you don't want to pay shipping, so you have to make the $50. But there wasn't that many other things, although there probably would have been, but I just wanted this one. So finally, after my no makeup buy, I stopped by NYX and I picked up one color just to test it out, see if I want to go out for more first. These run for about $10 each. I was like, let's try one out first. I picked up mine in the color Strictly Chic, and they have 6 colors total. Now Strictly Chic, this is more kind of like an orangey, not nude, it is more of like a peachy, a darker peachy nude. And I'll show you guys a swatch. You basically ombre blush. You kind of get like 2 colors in one, so that's kind of nice. You get the darker peach and you can get a lighter peach. You can mix them. You can add one directly on the cheeks, and maybe you can add the top color, which is a little bit lighter, as maybe even your highlight. You can mix them both on the tops of the cheeks, however you wish. I will say that this product, it gives you a really nice glow, so that may be a pro or a con for some of you. I have a drier skin, so I do appreciate a blush with maybe more of a sheen. Sometimes mattes can be a little bit too drying. I do love matte blushes, but I do appreciate baked blushes, blushes that have a sheen to them, and even more so the ones, if it's a drugstore, priced $10. A little bit priced. I think 6 or 7 would have been a little bit nicer. But I guess kind of 2 blushes in one if you kind of want to look at that. But there's a big chunk, I feel like, of just a darker color, and a tiny, you know, little area we kind of got to scrape the lighter color from a little bit. And there's not really like a really seamless or really kind of noticeable transition. It just kind of goes a dark and then mini fade, and then you get the really light. This isn't very glittery though. This isn't a glittery sheen. This is a really nice glowy sheen. So maybe if you have larger pores, or you might have some acne around your cheek area, you might not like this. I actually do like this. I don't love it. I'm not over the moon about it. I think it's a pretty good blush. I would say it lasts around maybe 6 hours for me. That's when I kind of start seeing a little bit of fading. I feel like if it would have lasted a little bit longer for me, I would have enjoyed it a little bit more. But around the 6-hour mark, I would say that's when I start seeing, like, you know, kind of patchiness going on around my cheeks. When I apply it though, I'll show you guys in a bit. What I like to apply my blush with is actually a dual fiber blush brush, because this is so pigmented and so intense with a really dense, really packed brush, a really packed blush brush. If you're gonna do just a regular blush brush, be very careful. But I like using a dual fiber so I can kind of, like, you know, swirl in a little bit more if I want and really apply this on the cheeks. I'll show you guys in the demo. I went a little bit heftier just so you guys can see the actual color in my cheeks. So I went in with the dual fiber. I went in and added the dark color on the cheeks. Really pretty color. And then on the tops of my cheeks, I went and kind of tried to scrape a little bit of that lighter shade and place it on the tops of the cheekbones, just kind of as to act as my highlight. You can even mix them both together. I've done both. I think both together alone, they're really nice. If you do add too much of this color, go in and blend it out with another dual fiber brush, a face brush, and if you feel like you added a little bit too much, then go in with the beauty blender and kind of just dab it on the cheeks just to kind of get off any excess product. I think this blended into the cheeks really nicely. There was not patchiness. There was no unevenness when I applied it. It wasn't until maybe it started fading that I noticed unevenness, but that's just what happens with face products in general. But it wasn't like a breaking down type of fading. The other thing, a con for this that might or might not matter to some people, to me, it kind of bugs me a little bit. I feel like it's the mirror. So you have the product and then you try to kind of open up the mirror and it just kind of stops at this point. So it only opens up to here, and I feel like it's just kind of awkward to kind of hold it to try to see yourself a little bit. I like the fact when you have a compact product and you can open the mirror right away just so you can kind of hold it, and whereas this I kind of gotta like shift it up, but then I can't get the product, and it's just kind of awkward. Especially it was kind of awkward to kind of try to like zoom it in for you guys to see, because of the fact that it wouldn't open all the way. It was kind of giving a shadow on the product, wasn't looking as bright. So just something that kind of bothers me, just when kind of holding it. I like the mirror. The mirror size is really pretty. I was just like, wait, hold up. Can you like open up a little bit more? Just because it's kind of weird to hold. You got to angle it and to get the product. It's just kind of weird. Maybe just be me. Let me know if it bothers you though. I will say with the color selection, I feel like there's not too many colors that really stuck out to me. They had some really bright colors, and I bet those are really pigmented, because just given by this blush alone, this is really pigmented. They have a bright pink, they have like a bright like reddish orange. I think this one that they had available, I wanted to get that nude shade just because I figured it's a little bit more neutral. I think I would really like that one. And then the other one I was on the fence about was their mauve shade, but I feel like that would have looked better on someone who's a little bit tanner than me. I was afraid it would be a little bit too much purple for my skin tone, and I didn't know how it was going to go. Maybe I'll try it later in the future. For $10, the fact that I liked it, I wasn't over the moon about it, like, oh, I need to get every single color. For $10, if I would have really loved it, that wouldn't have been too bad to have the most of the collection. But the fact that I liked it, I was like, maybe if they ever have buy one get one 50% off or 40% off NYX or something at Ulta, maybe I'll try it out. But honestly, if you're interested, I would say check out this blush. I wish it lasted a little bit longer, but overall I think it's a pretty good product. It's not a bad product. I think NYX did a good job with these blushes. So if you've been curious about it, if you like that sheen, that glowy, this is gonna be really nice for the springtime, summertime type of a blush. So if you want to transition into that earlier, I really do love the glow that it gives the face. So let me know if you guys check out this product, if you guys like it, if you don't like it, and always try to incorporate like skin type. I feel like that's what I'm always the most curious about, whether something works for someone or doesn't work for someone, and what was their skin type. Maybe that kind of played a role into it. Let me know. Make sure to subscribe to keep up with some more videos, and I'll see you guys next time.